Achieving success in any field, whether it be learning and mastering a hobby, getting straight A's in your studies, building a lively social circle, it does not happen overnight. You can't get a six-pack in one gym session. You can't cram your whole semester's worth of info in one night. Success comes from the compilation of your previous actions throughout months or even years of hard work. And to make sure you show up consistently throughout this scarily long period of time, you need discipline. Discipline is the word that is thrown around a lot. We all know it's important to have, but what does it actually mean? You know that feeling when you feel like actually doing productive work and you complete the work with complete focus. It feels good, right? But that feeling is quite rare, and most of the time you feel like not wanting to do the work. Most people get work done when they feel like doing it, when it is actually fun, but when the time's not right, when they have funner things to do and when they are tired, they run away from the work. And it is in these moments where your discipline is tested. You don't need motivation, you need discipline. I see a lot of people using this sentence, and I think it's true, but I don't think you can have discipline without motivation. Because what's the point of working if you don't work towards something you care about, something that motivates you? That's the point of motivation, and I think no matter how shallow the motivation, it's still useful and you should grab onto it whenever you can. Even meaningless motivation like a hot gap walking past me in the gym is enough to fire me up. I'll gladly take that energy and work. And sometimes even if I get no external motivation, I create my own in my mind, like this next rep is for you, mom, or something like that. And my point is, motivation is the most important factor to discipline, because even if you know what to do, motivation is what's going to push you to do it. So after you've learned how to find motivation, let's talk about the actual work. Your work is split up into two stages, the preparation and the actual work. In the preparation stage, you think about what you're going to do in your work session. The most important thing to do is to plan clearly what you're going to do. And by planning, I don't mean like, for example, today is leg day. You need to plan with detail every single thing you're going to do. You're going to do 3 sets of squats, 3 sets of deadlifts, and 10 km of running, or something like that. This planning takes up some space in your mind, which makes the work more significant to you, so that you will be less distracted. Next is the actual work stage, and our goal in this stage is to get into the flow as much as possible. Think about all the times you've worked and time flew by, and after the session you felt actually good. Those were the times you were in the flow state. And when you're in this state, you're not thinking about anything else and you're completely focused, and you only think about conquering your next challenge. And to get into this flow state, you must make sure that your work is actually challenging but not too difficult for you. And you must remove any distractions possible. For example, when you're studying, put your phone in another room or something. And don't tell yourself that you have the willpower to not look at your phone when you put it beside you, because even if you have the willpower, your energy is used on trying not to get distracted, and you can't be focused in that way. So in your work stage, try to get into the flow state as much as possible, and this will give you happiness and joy that's even more pleasurable than the various negative distractions in your life, and not to mention the pleasure from the rewards in the long run. So the longer you stick to your plans, these feel-good moments of your work will build up and create a momentum, a cycle, and you will look forward to work more and more each time, and discipline becomes easier and easier. Discipline is not even that hard. It's only hard to get into the cycle of discipline, to get it started. But after you learn how to habitually motivate yourself, after you learn how to manage the preparation and work stage, then discipline becomes an automatic part of your life, a part that makes your life much more meaningful and joyful. To you, joining us on this journey of self-improvement, our future is bright.